And good morning again, everyone. We continue to see temperatures right around the freezing mark or slightly below in many cases. In fact, it's well below that in Ottawa at 28. That's your cool spot on the map. Bellefontaine, the warm spot at 36. Elsewhere, 30 to 35 degrees across the area. And these numbers will improve through the afternoon to the middle 50s, a little bit above average for mid-November. For satellite and radar, we are dry across the area, and we only have a few clouds. It's actually mostly sunny right now, but enjoy this while it lasts, because really I don't see much in the way of sunshine anytime after today, really for a while over the next few hours. So we do have clouds on the way. These clouds over Illinois will be making their way into the area over the next few hours. And then eventually by tonight, this rain across Iowa and Minnesota will also be entering our area, so we can expect some rain for this evening. We'll show you this on our Skycast. So by 11:30, we'll have temperatures in the mid-40s. Still some clouds around, but not that thick. By 4 o'clock, though, those clouds will be lowering and thickening, and we'll reach our high temperature today of around 55 to 56 degrees. By the time that we are having dinner or just wrapping it up, we'll notice that the rain has begun to move its way into the area. This is 9:30 tonight. From there on, it will be pouring for several hours tonight. 1 a.m., heavy rain across the area. Same story at 3:30. But then by 5, we start to see the bulk of the rain departing, and we do get at least a little bit of a break by the early morning hours, although then again, by the early afternoon, we still continue to have some showers in the area. So at any point tomorrow, we certainly could continue to see some rainfall through the day. How much rain can we expect from this system? Generally, half an inch to an inch of rain across the area, perhaps a bit more in the heavier pockets. So this will likely completely wipe out the rainfall deficit for the month of November that we have been experiencing. The other bit of weather that we have to talk about is this. Invest 99L right now. It's going to become Tropical Storm Sarah almost certainly over the next 5 days. And then it will interact with another system here. This is next Tuesday. And I just want to show this because this is kind of what we're going to be dealing with through next week. A system that moves very slowly through our area and then potentially interacts with the hurricane. This particular model does not have very much interaction at all. Other models do and enhance the rainfall risk for the middle of next week. And also you'll notice there's a bit of back-end snow on this map, and I can't rule out our first snowflakes of the season by the end of next week. So increasing clouds today with seasonable temperatures a bit above average, high of 56. Tonight, pouring rain expected through the entire overnight period, but a mild evening with a low of only 44. Then tomorrow, showers are likely with temperatures in the middle 50s. The extended forecast has some clouds on Friday, but then we do dry things out for the weekend before showers return with that second system, and they will linger pretty much all week next week. And by the end of next week, we will be much colder with those chance of the first snowflakes of the year. Holly and Chris.
All right, thanks, Stephen. And now turning to sports.
With the highlights, here's Adam Sullivan.
From Metzger Financial Services, offering a complete comprehensive review of your financial portfolio. This is Your News Now Sports.
Welcome to Your News Now Sports. I'm Adam Solomon. The Findlay Oiler football team is playing for at least a share of the Great Midwest Athletic Conference title this weekend against Tiffin. The Battle of 224 is once again having a big impact on the league and the Division II postseason. And this year, the matchup gets a little fancier. Findlay debuted a new trophy for the new rivalry. Now, I say new rivalry because since joining the GMAC in 2017, Tiffin has won 3 of the last 6 meetings, although Findlay does hold the overall record at 32-4. Now, the two will meet this weekend in Tiffin with a brand new hardware up for grabs, a noon kickoff. The Oilers will look to finish the regular season at 10-1 on a 5-game winning streak. Now, outside of football, high school sports are on a pause until next Friday with the tip-off of girls basketball. So the spotlight is on our local colleges even more so. Ohio Northern faced John Carroll in the Ohio Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament quarterfinals, a 3-1 loss, wrapping up a 20-9 finish to the season. Meanwhile, the Bluffton women's basketball team traveled to Kenyon College, just north of Columbus. The Owls, a big 65-40 win. Madison Brown led the way with 15 points, while former Wildcat Lindsey Smith had 11 rebounds, which was tops in the game. All All right, back to football for Ohio State. The Buckeyes head to historic Wrigley Field. Northwestern will play host at the home of the Chicago Cubs at the Wildcats' new football stadium continues that building process. Now, it's actually not the first time that Ohio State and Northwestern have met at a baseball stadium. Back in 1991, Northwestern was the home team against OSU at Cleveland Municipal Stadium, which at the time was the home for the Indians and Browns. Ohio State won that game, by the way, 34-3. The 41,000 or so in attendance this Saturday will see the fourth of 6 straight noon games to end the season for Ohio State. Here's head coach Ryan Day.
Just, the surrounding area, the restaurants that are in the area, it's just got a great vibe there right in that neighborhood. And it's a very unique place with an unbelievable history. And so it's a great opportunity for us. I'm also excited for Buckeye Nation to get to the game and the fans to be there as well and experience that and to get an idea what kind of presence we'll have at the game. I've been a part of teams that have played at Yankee Stadium and then over in San Francisco where the Giants play, and it is different. It's a different feel, but it's a great opportunity for our team, and ultimately there'll be 100 yards of football field and there'll be stands on both sides, and we'll compete. So we're excited about it, and we practicing on the turf this week, or on the grass this week, to simulate what it'll be like there.
Now, the latest college football playoff rankings came out last night. Oregon, Ohio State remained at 1 and 2. Previously third-ranked Georgia dropped to 12, which allowed Texas, Penn State, and Indiana to move up and fill out the rest of the top 5. Yes, that is 4 Big Ten teams making up the top 5, while Boise State comes in at number 13. Now, I mentioned Boise State because a projected bracket could look like this. Ohio State would come in as the 5 seed since the top 4 spots go to Power 4 conference winners, so Oregon would get the bye and the 1 seed. A possible second-round matchup with Miami, Penn State against Ole Miss, Indiana, and Alabama. No other Big Ten teams, by the way, are currently ranked in the top 25, so for now, we won't see any additional conference representation in this bracket. And that will do it for Your News Now Sports.
Okay, ideas. Where are we going?
I got one.
What about a comedy show?
I've swiped on you. No.
Tacos.
Definitely tacos.
Find your vibe in the all-hybrid Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
Give your interior walls a new look. Call Fitzgerald Painting and Power Washing. Affordable prices, professional workmanship, and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Give your home or business a professional new look. Call for a free estimate. Fitzgerald Painting and Power Washing.
We all want a home that's safe for our children, but there's one danger that can hide in plain sight: lead. And if you live in a house built before 1978, lead may be in your paint. The good news is lead poisoning can be prevented, and Ohio has resources to help with the problem. If you're worried about lead, ask your pediatrician to get your child tested, and talk to your school or daycare to be sure they're lead safe. For more tips about lead, go to odh.ohio.gov/lead.
Welcome to the Greens at Lima Convalescent Home, a brand new concept in elder care where the individual comes first. At the Greens, the institutional nursing home feel is replaced with a warm design centered on personal care. In each stunning new home, there are 12 private rooms with baths, residential gathering, dining, and outdoor space, gourmet kitchen, and lots of amenities. We are now accepting reservations for the Greens at Lima Convalescent Home. Call for your personal tour.
You're looking at the jams right now. We're turning up the amps right now. Yeah, looking at the jams right now. Y'all know we can stand that ground. You've been looking at the jams. Yeah. I'm standing that ground. Yeah. Y'all know you've been looking at the jams. Yeah. Stand up, ain't doing no cap. You've been looking at the jams.
For the latest delays and closings, you can count on your hometown stations. On air, online, or on the go. Brought to you by Kewpie Hamburgers.
Today's Health First is brought to you by Lima Memorial Health System. Provider appointments can be scheduled online. Choose from same-day appointments or times convenient for you.
November is Alzheimer's Awareness Month. Watching loved ones deal with the memory loss, disorientation, and sometimes combative behaviors of dementia can be heartbreaking for caregivers.
Now, a New York facility is offering memory care unit residents a unique way to create connections and experiences with their families.
Here we go.
Judith Lasker always loved taking long car rides.
What do you want me to do?
Make a right.
The 86-year-old, who suffers from dementia, is out for a spin with her daughter Jennifer.
Look at this house.
Ooh, Mom, there's nice water over here.
This is the immersion room at Gerwin Jewish Nursing and Rehabilitation in Comac, New York. Designed by Besser Rooms, it uses state-of-the-art technology to immerse memory care unit patients and their families in experiences and activities through stimulating sights, sounds, even smells.
There's an innocence to the reaction to some of the environments that are magical. And, you know, the last couple years were not magical. So it was a nice escape for both of us.
From being whisked away to the beach to visiting a quaint cafe,
Big inhale, arms come up, palms together.
to practicing yoga.
And she was following along like perfectly, and it was amazing.
Recreational therapist Kathleen Biggs says the goal is to reduce combative behaviors, anxiousness, and restlessness, provide enrichment, and increase quality of life.
Even though they have memory loss, you still want to make the memories that they have meaningful. So we're providing these opportunities for families to have a whole new experience. It's bringing new memories to them.
The experience can be overstimulating, so residents come out to this calming room to decompress.
We're talking about what's happening in the moment, and you don't get that a lot of the time. My mom has done some of the sequences so many times that she actually remembers them.
Jennifer says it's been wonderful to engage in experiences together once again.
Great care isn't any one thing. Take heart care, for example. Great care is being seen the same day you make your appointment. It's new imaging equipment so advanced it can detect heart issues before they become heart problems. And it's a dedicated cardiac team with expertise that is unrivaled in the region. So while great care may be made up of many things, it can all be found at one place, Lima Memorial. This is what great care looks like.
All right, so of our viewers, the favorite new toy is the Phase 10 card game. So let's take a look at those three inductees and who they beat.
All right, well, My Little Pony Phase 10 card game and Transformers action figures were inducted yesterday. Experts voted them in from among 12 finalists that included balloons, test toy trucks, the trampoline, and remote-controlled vehicles. Anyone can nominate a toy, but to make it in, toys have to be creative and inspire and enjoy popularity over the time. So there you go.
There we go. There's the winners. Well, thanks for joining us on First Edition.
All right, well, your National Morning News is up next. Have a great day.
Brought to you in part by Citizens